Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of makeup by MissA. I bought all this makeup and I even got brushes and a makeup sponge. All of it was, I believe, $39.73. I did forget to get a brow pencil, but I also got 3 eyeliners. So I think it would be about the same price if I'd gotten the right things. But we'll go ahead and get started and see how this goes. The first thing we're going to start with is this A+ No Pore Face Primer. Ooh, looks very silicone-y, which I don't necessarily... Ooh, very... Okay. Oh, and it smells like baby powder. Ooh! Okay. Well, that's an experience. It probably will be blurring, but oh, it feels awful. So the next thing we have is the AOA Studio A+ Buildable Satin Foundation. And this is the shade 301 Porcelain. And it comes in this little dropper. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. And this is the sponge I got. I like the shape and it feels kind of like the sponges I normally use. So we'll go ahead and see how it works. The shade seems good. It doesn't smell like baby powder, which I enjoy. It takes a little more than I thought. Okay, so thus far, this is not my favorite. It almost seems to not cover anything up whilst making it look like you're wearing makeup. I don't know, is how I feel. Like, I don't know, I still have like all these, it may not pick up as much in the lights, but okay, well, we'll see how it looks when it's all done. And maybe I'm being nitpicky because I'm like staring at it. Okay, and like I said, no eyebrow pencil. I'll just quick put this on. And then we'll move on to the eye primer. So this is Soft Bay Nude Eye Primer, still AOA Studios. They have a few brands on their website. I noticed they even had like LA Color. Oh, this is kind of liquidy. We'll see. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, once it goes on, it seems pretty nice. But then it doesn't seem like too wet on my eyes. Okay. And I did find what they said was a color corrector, and it's very peach, which I enjoy. I don't know if anybody saw the Shein full face of makeup, but their color corrector was almost red. It was so intense, and this just seems way better. Okay. I don't know how it works. It's got like a little, get my face out of the way. It's got like a little brush, and I'm guessing you like pump it, squeeze it, something. So we'll try that. Okay, I hate the brush. It's not very accurate, and it puts like a ton. Now I just got it on my eyebrow, and I don't know if it's quite peach enough. I don't know. It might be okay. It seems to me doing its job. See how it looks at the end, but that actually might be okay. Besides the useless little brush, I don't like that. Oh, I forgot to say, this is the 5-in-1 concealer by Princessa. So it is a different brand, still on the MissA site. And then we have our AOA liquid concealer, and this is in the shade Porcelain. And it's also one of the ones that gives to a charity. This one's some sort of animal charity. Ah! It's already squeezing out. So these are the brushes that I got. They came in the little case. And that is what they look like. I like the black. I'm gonna go ahead and use this sort of wonky sideways one for this concealer. It isn't quite as light as I normally like. It's more, well, it's still paler than my foundation, I would say, so it's okay. And then we get to move on to something I am really excited about. This is the eyeshadow palette I picked, Over the Rainbow. And this has 25 colors. So there's the packaging, and it just has like this clear thing. It still has another clear thing under it, and then those are the colors. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. It does have some paler colors. It has this pale one down here that you could use for blending, this one up here in the oranges. I think I will go, I really want to do purples, but I do purples all the time. I'm trying to decide if I should do a different color. I'm gonna go with this brush. This is the E136 AOA Studio brush. These don't have shade names, but I'm just gonna go into this pale blue. I'll try to get like a blue eye look. So, well, there's definitely pigment. That is much darker than I thought it would be, but it does blend out, which is really nice. And this eye primer is actually working really nicely, which I'm really happy about because I need an eye primer. I think the next shade I'm going to go into is this kind of almost greeny teal. And then last we'll go into this deeper blue, and I'm gonna switch brushes to E139. Get a blending brush. I'll go back to that original one. Kind of trying to tone that down. Okay, so I definitely say that the colors show up, but they are a little inconsistent. I don't really like that about it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this light purple just up at the top. Okay, so we'll try to clean this up with concealer, and hopefully it won't look like I got punched in the eye. Still giving a little bit of a blue shadow. So I don't think I'll be using these again. It's just, I don't know, it's inconsistent and it's hard to work with. So it's like, oh, the first one was really good, and then like the next one fell out everywhere, and then I don't know, like the colors aren't that different from each other on top of that, and so it's like you go in to get a different color and it's basically the same color. so that's hard. So I have these AOA Studio Artista eyeliners. This one is black. Which is probably what I'll be using, but I also got a purple because I thought that would be fun. But something's wrong with it. It's not coming out very well. It's like, there's one swipe of it. It's just like dry or something. Used up like half of it. Maybe it'll work now. And the last one is green. Shake it up really well. Okay, there we go. That one's fun. Almost, no. I'd kind of like to use the purple, but I don't know if I trust it enough. It's a fun color, I just wish it worked better. I do like the color. We'll go ahead and move on to this AOA Perfect Setting Powder. It smells like something. Not sure how I feel about everything seeming to have a scent. And it's not like terribly strong and it doesn't like last, but it's still like there. And I don't enjoy it. Okay, we'll move on to, again, AOA Studio Perfect Bronzer Powder. This is in the shade Frappe. And this might be the lightest shade they have. I usually go pretty light. It's showing up fairly dark. A little redder than I would like, but other than that, this I loved. It is Cherry Blossom Powder Blush. I love cherry blossoms. We'll go ahead and use one of these brushes. I have to say the brushes are way better than the Shein ones. They don't have that weird plastic tab on the end. Whoa! That is some blush. Okay, so this is very dark. Try to tone that down a bit. Just gonna have a lot of blush today. Blue eyeshadow, lots of blush. Okay, and then we have our highlighter. It's the same line, and this is in the shade Empress. Go ahead and get this little brush. Just kind of go right here. Ooh. I like that. That's really pretty. I could probably... Yeah. I like that. Okay. And then I did get lashes. This is Kala Premium Lashes. The size is 601. They're fairly small. I didn't get glue. I don't even know if I looked for it, but I was fairly disappointed in the glue last time, so I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't even bother. So we're just using the Everybody Uses It Duo Glue. Kind of covered up my eyeliner there, but that is me and not the lashes' fault. They have really thin bands, which I actually really like. I find it easier to deal with, which I also know makes it so you can't reuse them as often, but most of the wispy type eyelashes are all gonna be like that, and that's the kinds I like. And then last, I got this. Oh, should I put color under my eyes? I'm not sure if I dare. Okay, that worked okay. So we'll move on to the mascara, and this is Malibu Glitz Scandalous Reloaded. And this is supposed to be extreme volume. So I'm excited by that. It has the big fluffy brush. Go ahead and do the bottom. And this is not very wet. It's not bad, it's a mascara. I wouldn't necessarily buy it again. I thought I got lips, but apparently I didn't. Either that or I lost it. So, not a total success with the MissA shopping. I've seen a lot of videos on MissA and I truly expected more, I guess. The brushes were definitely nice. I like these lashes. The setting powder had that smell, but it was okay. Highlighter beautiful, bronzer was fine. Blush was just a little intense for me, but other people might like it. It's not like it's a bad product. Not a fan of the foundation. It just doesn't seem... I like really sheer foundations, but this was oddly sheer. Like you could still tell you were wearing makeup, but it wasn't covering anything. Like I like that just barely covering like some of your problem spots, but not, you know, showing so makeup-y. And that fell sort of on the wrong side. And part of it might have been that primer, which I really hated. It is so silicone-y. But it did end up looking all right, I think. I should have bought lips. I don't know what I was thinking, but let me know what you guys think. If you've ever bought stuff from MissA, am I buying the wrong things? Obviously, they have a ton of stuff. If you guys know something better, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. As always, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!